before I went to the UK, but then after going to the UK, I say all sorts of shit. And it doesn't, my brain doesn't even register it as profanity anymore. It just rolls off my tongue. Like, I will never forget when I was sitting in front of my mom and I said, see you next Tuesday. Her face just went. How's everybody doing today? We're gonna be doing a live UK snack review today. I got some snacks that I have not tried yet from the UK. Also, I hope everyone's having a great day. Again, I've been eating very clean, but I do make little exceptions so I can try some new foods. So today, we're trying out Cadbury Timeout Roundies. I've never had these before. We're gonna be giving these a run. M&S dark chocolate lemon and lime Jaffa cakes. And then we have we've got this Cadbury Bournville. And then we've got some mint chalky speckled eggs. I've had Terry's oranges before, but I have never had the mini eggs. So I want to see how the mini eggs are. Sour Patch Kids, but this is a different flavor combo. So this has blackcurrant, tropical cherry, and apple, which I've never seen blackcurrant in US Sour Patch Kids. So I'm excited to try these out. But that's what we have on the docket today. All right, you said Terry's, so we're gonna start with Terry's. So Terry's chocolate orange mini eggs. Bust these puppies open and give them a run. Terry's orange, there's what the egg looks like. Take a look at it there. All right, here we go. Okay, maybe this is just psychological, but I feel like all chocolate is better in egg form. Like, those are really good. I actually like these more than I like a little slice of a Terry's chocolate orange. Those are good. I rate these higher than I rate a normal Terry's chocolate orange. What I will say is, growing up in the US, like, you can find stuff here that's chocolate orange, but it's not a super popular. We'll stay right on the egg train here. We've got the M&S mint chalky speckled eggs. I like mini eggs for some reason. Okay. These are a little bit bigger than the Terry's. Feels like an egg. Bruh. Whoa. Hang on. The shell is mint flavored. I thought the chocolate would be mint flavored, but the shell is what's mint flavored. Yeah, so, okay, let me read the mint chocolate eggs with a mint flavored candy shell. That's really cool. So I really thought the chocolate would be the mint flavored part, but it's actually the shell on the outside. So if you're somebody that likes mint chocolate chip ice cream, you would really like these eggs. These are the M&S mint chalky speckled eggs. Should we stay on the chocolate trend, or should I cut it up with these? Because I just realized that everything else is chocolate, pretty much. Okay, I agree. We're gonna go for sour here. Sour Patch Kids fruit mix. Also, if anyone in here has Amazon Prime, you can get a free subscription to our Twitch channel that you're watching here. It takes your ads away, and you get a little cowboy hat next to your name. So if you notice anyone in the chat that has a cowboy hat next to their name, they're a sub. So that's what, focus. Okay, that is a blackcurrant Sour Patch Kid. And notice on the back here, this is something I'm going to point out. There are some ingredients here that are still like not the best, but when you get to the colors, and there's no red 40s, yellow 6s, there's none of that. So I know it's possible for them to make our foods and candies and everything and sweets over here without coloring. Jax Blaze, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. Blackcurrant Sour Patch Kid. Oh. Oh my gosh. I don't even need another flavor. Hang on. Let me just find another one. Those are good. There is so much sugar at the bottom. These are not a healthy option by any means. Your Sour Patch Kids are better, I have to say. For anyone here in the US, like, their Sour Patch Kids are a little bit thicker. Okay, fruit mix is banging. I think your Sour Patch Kids are better. Texture's better, and they don't have all the coloring. We're gonna give you guys the win on that one. All right, I'm gonna move on now to the lemon and lime Jaffa cakes. All right, so take a look here. That's the dark chocolate Jaffa cake. I will say it seems thinner than the McVitie's Jaffa cakes. The crunch when you bite into those is so good. Okay. Ooh, I see. Okay. Is Jaffa cake a biscuit or a cake? I think they lost the lawsuit, right? Like, it's a cake, right? These are really nice. I do like the lime more than the orange. Class, this is fruit. You guys might not like me on this one, but I think these are better than the McVitie's one. For me, anyways. The McVitie's, I think, is the classic, the original, but I like the texture on these better. Now, we are trying out the Cadbury Bournville. All right, here we go. We've got a square here. Bournville chocolate. Okay, it smells very dark. Wow, that's a rum flavor, if I've ever had one. If you like rum, it's very good. If you don't like rum, probably wouldn't like it. All right, the final thing we're gonna be giving a run today here, chat, with is a Cadbury Timeout Roundie. A generously thick chocolate covered wafer. They're dry. Oh, they're in their own packaging. I had no idea. I'm not looking forward to it. You guys are telling me these are not good. All right, so let's look at the texture. We've got some swirls there. Focus. There we go. It's got some swirls, and then the back end kind of looks like a waffle. So something maybe crispy. My first ever Cadbury Timeout Roundie. Oh my gosh. My dad's gonna shit his pants. Did you guys ever try the wafer creams? Where it's like the strawberry wafer top with the strawberry cream in the middle, and then there's like it's like a wafer sandwich pretty much. That's like nostalgia for me, but it has really good chocolate on the outside. I really like this because it reminds me of those, but you get the extra chocolate coating on the out. My dad's gonna flip his shit. My dad used to buy these all the time. I feel like these would be really good dunked because the wafer part would get nice and soft. There you go. Those are good with a cuppa. He's dunking too much. I'd like to dunk stuff. People got mad at me because I dunked everything. I would dunk everything in a cup of tea. They're like, mate, why are you dumping a Yorkshire pudding in? Actually, I never did that. That's a joke. I've never put a Yorkshire. But I think we've tried everything. What I will say, though, is an obvious win for me are these blackcurrant Sour Patch Kids. I'll be honest with you guys. The only reason I haven't done a lot of alcoholic stuff, we'll get intimate for a moment. You guys will get to learn a little bit more about me today. So my brother was addicted to some hardcore drugs for a pretty large portion of my life. Granted, he's good now, and he's on a whole different trajectory now, but I'm really weird about my influence that I have on other people. Hey, Rachel, I'm not perfect. Like, and that's the other thing is like, I make plenty of fucking mistakes, but you know, there's certain things that I'd rather not do. My language has gotten very bad. Fucking, oh, no, I just did it again. Kenny, it's actually really bad. I had a very somewhat colorful language every now and then before I went to the UK, but then after going to the UK, I say all sorts of shit. And my brain doesn't even register it as profanity anymore. It just rolls off my tongue. Like, I will never forget when I was sitting in front of my mom and I said, see you next Tuesday. Her face just went. No, I will say, like, the media makes the UK seem like every time you step out of your house, you're going to get stabbed. But I've tried to, like, echo that that's not the case. Like, I'll go to random place. Like, I went to Doncaster once, and people are like, oh, mate, that place is horrible. And I'm like, it's all right. Like, I didn't have any bad interactions there. Like, even in London, to be honest with you, like, other than, you know, sometimes people are a little bit rude, but they're just like in a rush. Like, everyone in London's going somewhere. They don't want to sit there and talk. They don't want to, like, you hold a door open for somebody, they might say thank you or whatever. But, you know, I've never felt unsafe. But I had to take down one of my reviews in the past of a really nice restaurant, and I'm not going to tell you guys where or anything like that, but I had to take down a review because in the background of my footage, a guy was on a date with someone that wasn't his wife. And I had no idea, obviously. So I do a review somewhere. I had to take it down. The guy emailed me at first, and I didn't make him pay some outrageous amount or anything. I just wanted to get my money back for what I spent for the meal because it was so expensive. Like, it was a really expensive meal. And I told him, I was like, look, I can try and edit you out, or you can just give me what I paid to make that video. Like, I wasn't trying to like blackmail the guy or anything because I had no idea he was in the video. But I was like, just give me the amount that I paid for my meal back and I'll take it down, just so I'm not losing money for you to be an unfaithful husband. Hey, yo, what the? I appreciate it, Nasty Man. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to hop off of here. Thank you guys for coming in the stream, and I hope you enjoyed it. Coming with you guys. Yeah, I did a classic UK. All right. Well, I guess I better get out of here. All right. Well, I guess we'll get out of here. All right. Love you guys. Peace.